Greetings, dreamers, and welcome back to another video. So today we are going to be meeting our famous friend, the lucky rabbit, Oswald. I think I said that backwards. Anyway, so we're just going to be talking to a couple of villagers, completing a couple quests in order to be able to meet him. There are some spoilers that are going to be in this video. However, I am going to try to make this kind of a more summarized version, so that way you can play the game for yourself and kind of, read the dialogue for yourself and react to it that way. And that way you're not also stuck here listening to me read on and on and on and on and on and on, because this video would be almost 40 minutes long. However, this quest was super exciting and I can't wait to get into it with everyone today. Alrighty, so we talked to Merlin. We need to find the spark of imagination. In order to do that, we gotta find some flickers in 3 different areas. So it looks like we gotta find some in Eternity Isle, where villagers first enter. We gotta find some in Dreamlight Valley and in either the Moana, Ratatouille, or Wally realms. So I chose Moana and just took my hourglass all over the place. I didn't get one the first try every single time, but you do eventually get it if you just keep at it. It's usually within the same area as well. For Dreamlight Valley, I found it right next to my house. Right in that area, right near the well. And I think I ended up finding the last one over by Scrooge's shop. Which was kind of annoying, but it's all good. And once you find all them flickers, you bring him to Merlin. He congratulates you, lets you know how awesome you are. Thank you, Merlin. Yes, I know. And then he's like, come meet me on Eternity Isle. I'll lead the way. Even though you end up being the one to lead him. But nonetheless, off to Eternity Isle we go.
Well, hello.
That was quick. Once here, we gotta go inside. But how are we gonna get inside if there's no bridge? Well,
That's the stuff. Pretty good, eh?
yeah, that was pretty epic with the bridge and the water and the lights. But yeah, anyway, so Merlin lets us know we're gonna have to go inside deeper into the temple to find that pesky spark of imagination, because apparently it's so deep in there that we gotta go exploring. Now this is epic. Look at that face. Look at that stone. Ooh, yeah. This is nice. Okay, Gameloft. I see you. You did the thing. Alright, so we're going to talk to Merlin, find out what the business is. He's going to let us know that there's a trapdoor in here and that we need to open this trapdoor by investigating the rooms that are inside this temple.
Yes, indeed.
So we've got an ancient technological device,
I do.
a strange pedestal, and a display of music notes. And we gotta go take some pictures of them. Let's do it. Boom. Music notes. Done. Boom. Ancient pedestal. And boom. Ancient technological device.
Now, see here.
So we head back on over to Merlin. He lets us know that the ancient civilization must have prized all of these qualities, and that in order to find the spark of imagination, there needs to be multiple people with these qualities, because not one person can find the spark of imagination. It takes friendship and collaboration.
Superb!
So he then tells us Gaston, Eve, and Rapunzel are our best bet in order to find the spark of imagination. So we go on over and we're going to go talk to them. And so upon speaking to our burly friend here, he gives us a recipe that he found over in the dunes, which is an omelet made of pure gold. I don't know why the man needs an omelet of pure gold. I'm about tired of making eggs for him. I don't know about y'all. I'm about overfeeding Gaston. But he makes us go to the Cave of Wonders. We gotta find some golden ingredients. And if you just dig all over the Cave of Wonders, you should be able to find all of these ingredients. It took me embarrassingly long to find all of these, so this is an extremely shortened version of me finding these items. Most of them were in the main room, but I found a couple in the side rooms, and then I finally found the last one in that cave-like area. Then you gotta make the omelet for him. It's so pretty and shiny. Ooh la la. You give it to him. He's all happy-go-lucky. Thank you so much for my breakfast. You're like, yeah, yeah, yeah. It is what it is. Then he tells you that he wants you to make a new companion for him because his coconut LeFou apparently was not good enough. So he's going to have you find all of these gemstones around Eternity Isle so you can make shiny LeFou. Ta-da! Here you go, Gaston. Take your shiny LeFou. Voila. Now Gaston is going to go ahead and meet us over by the ancient ruins now that we have given him his shiny LeFou. Such a weirdo. Okay. Thank you. Then we're going to head over and we're going to talk to Eve. She's going to give us a map. We take a look at this map and we realize that we've got some digging, some fishing, and some time bending to do, with a little bit of mining on top. So we have to go to all these different areas on the map that it's indicating and do what the symbol says. Either dig, time bend, mine, or fish. So that's what we're going to do. So in each of the areas, we should be able to find these items here that are listed: the Ancient Slate, Dictionary, Processor Blueprint, Processor Crystal, and the Power Sphere. So we go over to the first area over in the Ancient Ruins, and we go fishing. We find the Ancient Slate, then we move on over to the next area. Over at the docks, we find the Ancient Processor Blueprint. Over in Gaston's little nook area in the glittering dunes, the Ancient Dictionary, and then over here in Ancient's Landing, we got the Ancient Processor Crystal. And then lastly, we head on over to the Wild Tangle for the Ancient Power Sphere. Now we just got to bring it all to a time-bending table and create the Ancient Processor And then we're just going to head on over and we're going to give that to Eve. Once we give this contraption to Eve, she then lets us know she can't do jack with it. So because we need this to work, we come up with the bright idea of crafting a universal adapter. And in order to do so, we need to get to know Eve just a little bit better. And in order to do that, we got to take some photos over at her house. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take some photos. We got something round with holes. We got a power outlet and a round globe. Now we're going to have to craft the universal adapter. And then we're going to head over and we're going to give it to Eve. Hopefully this time, systems are a go. There you go. Yes. That is what we like to hear. Alright, so she enjoys the universal adapter. We're able to go ahead and have her head over to the ancient ruins as well. So we're going to meet her and Gaston over there. Lastly, we just got to talk to Rapunzel and find out what's going on with her. Yeah, so she was sick apparently, and we gotta make her some tea and some soup. Something Mother Gothel used to make, of all people. But you head on over to her tower, you find Mother Gothel's recipe, and then you can go ahead and get to cooking up everything for Rapunzel so she feels better. Can't have a scratchy throat when you're trying to sing. So once you give her the recipe, then she lets you know there's a herb that's missing, a freaking course. So you gotta run around the promenade and find the herbs. There's 2 of them. Once you find the herbs, you need to plant and water them. And then we're gonna wait for them to grow. And once you wait about 20 minutes, you're able to go ahead and put all of your ingredients into a cooking pot and cook up your soup and brew your tea for the Rapunzel's scratchy throat. And of course, once you give these to her, she feels right as rain. She is able to sing again. But you gotta wait about 5 minutes for her to make sure she really can belt those notes, you know. And once you're done waiting the 5 minutes for her to be in tip-top shape, you can head on over to Eternity Isle so we can go talk to our friends. Alright, the team's all here. So we're just going to head on over, talk to Eve. Have her get that ancient technological device up and running. She's got the smarts. Go check out that room for me. Scope out the scene. Thank you very much. Then we're going to head on over to Rapunzel. Ask her the same thing. Sing me some beautiful notes, please. Do some practicing. Head on over to this other room over here. And I'll get right back to you. Beautiful, beautiful. You're doing great. Chef's kiss, Rapunzel. Chef's kiss. Alrighty. And then the big burly man. We got to let him know what's up. Please go stand in your designated room and flex your muscles out of sight, please, and thank you. Yeah, whatever,
Goodbye.
Gaston. Alright, so we're just gonna meet Eve over here in the north chamber, and she's gonna let us know that that computer behind her is not working. And we're going to have to find some power to restore to it in the form of ancient sockets. Power sockets, to be exact. So you got to bust out your pickaxe and get to breaking some rocks.
Nope. Nope.
So once you find all of the power sockets, there were 3 of them. As you can see here, I had only had 2. Come to find out the other one was in the very front of the building and I just missed it. But you slap those in the where they go, and you step on this plate here and everything lights up all pretty. Now we gotta talk to Eve again. She proceeds to let us know all systems are a go and the trapdoor is gonna be working now. Hooray! So now we gotta go talk to our other friends over here in their respective rooms that we sent them to. That laugh gets me every time. Anyways, upon speaking with the burly man, we find out that he wants us to clear out some more rubble with our handy dandy pickaxe. So now we're busting out the new and improved pickaxe for a rock montage. Okay, that one wasn't as satisfying as the last one, but it's all good. So Gaston proceeds to tell us that nothing is happening. I mean, way to state the obvious, Gaston. Thank you very much. So we need to go put something weighted, something that we just created. How that rhymed. But our shiny LeFou, his heroic sidekick, we need to go put it on that smaller pedestal over here. Slap him on in there. Very weird. And then we're going to go stand on this other little circle over here so the entire room lights up. All nice and pretty. Alright, now we are going to go talk to Rapunzel and honestly embark on one of the easiest but most difficult puzzles. And I say this because it is so easy and I made it so much more difficult than what it needed to be. So, we just need to find a music note sheet here in the room somewhere, and then we're able to take a look at that and figure out the puzzle from there. So this is the music note sheet. And so you take a look at the positioning of those music notes and you just want to interact with the notes here on the side and push them either up or down into the right spot. Now watch my struggle. Once your music notes are all perfectly lined up, we go over here and step on this plate. We light up the room all pretty again, and now we're going to get Rapunzel to sing for us. How beautiful. Thank you, Rapunzel. I appreciate that. So now the trapdoor is ready to open, and we're just going to meet everybody over here in the main room, and let's see what happens. And that's it. There he is, the lucky rabbit himself, Oswald. What a quirky little dude. He proceeds to introduce himself to us and lets us know he's been down here a real long time, even though he can't really talk right now. But we deduce from his gesturing that we need to find a missing lever to this bridge leading all the way to the big shiny rocks. He's a rabbit of few words. And with that, it brings us to the end of today's video. I'll be continuing the adventures with Oswald on our quest to find the spark of imagination and tackling new puzzles along the way. If you like this video in the slightest, consider slapping that like button, and if you'd like to see more, then slap that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, stay inspired.